Hello, good morning students. See, welcome back to our e-learning session, and this is your sixth lecture of statistics chapter number 5. Here see that in our last session we complete up to illustration number 7, and we already did in exercise 5.1 1 2, that is full exercise 5.1 complete in our last session. I hope you all complete that, and if you have any doubts then ask me, WhatsApp me, or tell me about some doubts regarding exercise 5.1. if you have, then we will discuss that also in our this video lecture. Okay, so please send me your doubts. Now we will discuss our short sums. I told you in my last session I was give you the brief of these particular short sums. What is that? See here, the amount, that is the transactions, is here given that standard deviation and here, and standard deviation, mean, median, mode, all the items are directly given into the question, and now we have to just find out the coefficient of skewness and compare it and give the final decision or final opinion about that. Okay, so here I am reading first. The following figures are given to describe the changes in the market price, that is illustration number 8, of shares of a company before and after their general body meeting. Take them into consideration to comment. Please underline this word, comment, whether the proceeding of this meeting have affected the market price of shares by the computing coefficient of skewness. Here we have to compute the coefficient of skewness of one company before meeting and after meeting. So the meeting is affected on the price of the shares, market price of the shares or not. That is depends on that we can measure from coefficient of skewness. Okay, so here the coefficient of skewness before meeting and coefficient of skewness after meeting we have to find out, and then comment on it whether it is affected or not. Okay, so here first of all, the data given, we have to write that illustration number 8. Here before meeting, here after meeting. Okay, number of share transactions, and before meeting number of share transaction is 6,000, after meeting number of share transaction, that is n, is equal to 5,800. Okay, mean x bar, mean of prices of shares, x bar 440, x bar, that is price of the share is 440, and now the price of the after meeting is, mean price of the after meeting is 460. Median is equal to 500 here, and median is equal to 480. Okay, and the standard deviation 60 and 52. S is equal to 60 rupees, and here S is equal to 52 rupees. Now we have to find out what coefficient, direct coefficient of skewness. Coefficient of skewness, that is J. Here median is there. Median is given means what? Mode is ill-defined in this case. Okay, whenever it directly says that median is given as a measure, then you have to just find out coefficient of skewness by taking a method, or you can say by taking a formula for the coefficient of skewness using median. Okay, so here the formula for that is J is equal to, or you can say coefficient of skewness is equal to 3 into bracket x bar minus m upon s is equal to 3 into bracket x bar is equal to 440 minus m is equal to 500 upon s is equal to what? 60. So here 3 into 60 minus 60 divided by 60. So here 60 is cancelled. So the final answer is minus 3. Here the coefficient of skewness is negative. Coefficient of skewness is equal to negative, that is minus 3. Okay. Now here after meeting coefficient of skewness is equal to what? S is equal to 3 into bracket x bar minus m upon s is equal to 3 into bracket 460 minus 480 divided by 52. So here you can say 3 into bracket minus 20 divided by 52. So minus 60 divided by 2 divided by 52, sorry. 60 divided by 52, that is 1.1538. Here J is equal to minus 1.1538, or you can say approximate value of J is equal to minus 1.15. So here in first, yes, negative skewness is there, minus 3. In the second, negative skewness is there, but the value of negative skewness, that is here minus 3, is become lesser, that is minus 1.5. That means it become a positive. Okay, so here minus is become a positive on somehow, that is on some part of the negative is less, and that's why here the negative skewness is there as it is, but the negativeness is come down. Okay, so here write down the comment. First of all, write down this, then write down the comment on it. The main answer, see, this is 2 marks answer, 2 marks questions, and here only you will get 1 mark from this for J of first before meeting skewness and after meeting skewness. If you are finding out these two, then you will get only 1 mark, because the main answer is you have to give the comment on that. If before meeting and after meeting, what is the change is there, it is affected or not affected, meeting is affected or not affected on the prices of the shares, you have to comment on it, and that comment get 1 mark. Okay, so first of all write down this, then we will discuss about the comment. Coefficient of skewness for first and coefficient of skewness for the second. Okay, we're finding out the coefficient of skewness before meeting, that is minus 3, and we find out the coefficient of skewness after meeting, that is minus 1.15. So write down the comments on it. First comment, the distribution of share price in both the situation, the distribution of share price in both the situations have negative skewness, minus 3 and minus 1.15. In both the situation, negative skewness is there. first comment. Now the second comment. The coefficient of skewness has decreased. The coefficient of skewness has decreased after the general body meeting. Coefficient of skewness has decreased after the general body meeting. Hence, you can say that yes, it is affected. The general meeting is partially affected on the share price, not fully affected, right? But partially affected on the share price. Hence, we can say that there is a partial effect. Hence, we can say that there is a partial effect of general meeting, of general body meeting on the share prices. Hence, we can say that there is a partial effect of general body meeting on the share prices. Okay, so here after these two comments, your answer is complete. So you will get full 2 marks after this only. Okay, so please concentrate here. You have to write not only the practical questions. If the question says about the decision given or comment on it, then you have to do that because it contains 1 or 2 marks. Okay, in the long sums it contains minimum 2 marks, more than 1 marks. Okay, and in the short sums compulsory 1 mark is there. So please, here I am underlining that particular word on there. Whenever I am reading the question, that comment, please underline that particular word. Consideration, comment whether the proceeding here, that is the underline that particular word. We have to comment on it. That is our main answer. Just don't find out just a coefficient of skewness. You have to comment on it because it contains 1 mark. Okay. Now next, illustration number 9. I am reading the question first. Please be careful at the time of examinations. Please read the questions carefully. What they want to ask, fully and carefully. Okay, you have to compulsory read all the questions. Otherwise, you don't get what they want to ask. Okay, so please write all the questions carefully and fully. Okay. 9. The data about the number of runs scored by the 2 cricketers in 10 matches are as follows. Here the 2 cricketers run score is given here, and the data scores data is given here of last 10 matches. That's why n is equal to 10 here. First of all, use the information to determine whether cricketer game is more skewed or not. Here, see, in the third, what is that? Standard deviation. It is varied or not. In the 4th chapter, sorry, in the 4th chapter, standard deviation or coefficient of variation will ask it is variable or not. Okay, so here again the data of the 2 cricketers is given, and here we have to find out the coefficient of skewness is more for which cricketer. Okay, so here we have to find out that. Okay, again we have to find out, determine whether cricketer game is more skewed. Underline that particular word. More skewed means what? Coefficient of skewness we have to find out for both the cricketer, and then comment on it. Compulsory. Which cricketer game is more skewed? That we have to say. Okay, it will contain again 1 mark. So I am doing that sum. Now 10 matches. That's why here cricketer A and B. Okay, now n for both the cricketer is 10 matches. That's why n is equal to 10 here. Now x bar for cricketer A is 50 mean, and here mean is equal to 31. Sorry, it is 35. Then what? Mode. Here mode is defined. That's why we have to write down the mode. MO is equal to, mode is equal to 56 and 31, and standard deviation is equal to 14.4, as well as the standard deviation is equal to 5.2. So we have to find out which cricketer game is more skewed. That means here we have to find out the coefficient of skewness. But here mode is given, so we have to take first formula. That is, here mode is defined. Here mode is defined because mode is given, and that's why we have to take the first formula for coefficient of skewness. J is equal to x bar minus MO upon S. Not taking 3 into bracket x bar minus M upon S. See, you have a confusion regarding M and MO. Then please remember the formula. If median is there, then you have to take 3 into bracket x bar minus M, that means median, bracket over upon S. That is the formula. Whenever mode is ill-defined and median is there, median is given, we have to take 3. But when the mode is defined, see, when the mode is defined, the formula, in the formula we don't have to take 3, because directly x bar minus MO, not M, MO upon S is the formula. So please remember the formula. Now coefficient of skewness. J is equal to x bar minus MO upon S. X bar is equal to what? 50. MO is equal to 56. That is negative, upon S 14.4. That's why 6 divided by 14.4. So the value of J is equal to, now find out the value of J. 6 divided by 14.4, 0.141666. So you can say approximate value of J is equal to, here sorry, minus -6 is there, that's why minus, and minus 0.42 is the final answer of J. Coefficient of skewness is equal to minus 0.42. See, in the first cricketer, the skewness is negative, minus 0.42. Now, the skewness of the second cricketer, J is equal to what? X bar minus MO upon S is equal to, what is the value here? X bar is equal to 35 minus 31. See here the positive skewness. 35 minus 31, that is positive answer, divided by 5.2. So here 35 minus 31. 4 divided by 5.2. Find the answer. 4 divided by 5.2. 0.7692. J is equal to 0.7692, or you can say therefore J is equal to 0.77. See here, first of all, see that coefficient of skewness of first cricketer is negative and the coefficient of skewness of second cricketer, that is cricketer A, negative, cricketer B, positive. First of all, this is your comment, this is your answer. Both the cricketer has negative? No. Both the cricketer has positive skewness? No. One, that is first cricketer has a negative skewness and the second cricketer has a positive skewness. But the question is not regarding negative or positive skewness. Only the question is regarding that which cricketer game is more skewed. That means skewness is very high. Which cricketer's skewness is high? We can say that if we ignore the sign, that is positive or negative skewness. See, whenever the skewness is 0, I told you in the theory portion, in the properties of skewness, I told you that whenever the skewness is 0, that means it's a symmetric distribution. Or you can say the definition of skewness is what? What is the definition of skewness? Whenever the distribution is not symmetric, it means it's skewed. The distribution is not symmetric, it means it's skewed. That means what? If the J is equal to 0, that means it's a symmetric distribution, right? Whenever the coefficient of skewness, or you can say skewness only, skewness is equal to 0, that means the distribution is symmetric. So, near to symmetric means what? It is less skewed. Far from the 0 or symmetric is means what? It's a more skewed. Okay, so here if you are near to the 0, that means your skewness is less. If you are far from the 0, then it means your skewness is high. Here, if we ignore the sign, that is negative or positive, and just concentrate which one is the nearest to the 0. Which one is the nearest to the 0? Here 0.42, here 0.77. Which one is the nearest to the 0? Here 0.42. Cricketer A is less skewed and cricketer B is more skewed. The game of the cricketer B is more skewed. Okay, so here we have to make a comment on it. We have to say that we have to ignore the sign, ignore the negative or positive skewness. We can say that, see here the comment, ignoring the sign of the coefficient of skewness for the score of cricketers. Write down these two lines is most important. This one is the only sum and you will get only 1 mark for this sum. Please write down the comment on it, given on it. Please write down this. Ignoring the signs of the coefficient of skewness, ignoring the sign of coefficient of skewness for scores of cricketers, we see that the value of the coefficient of skewness, the value of the coefficient of skewness of cricketer B is more. This one is more. This is nearest to the 0, 0.42 and 0.77. Which one is the nearest to the 0 or which one is the more skewed? Here we can say this one is the more skewed, this one is the less skewed, right? Cricketer B is more than of A. Cricketer B is more than of A. Hence, full point, then hence, comma. We say that the game of the cricketer, B is more skewed. The game of the cricketer B is more skewed. Okay, so here just concentrate on the coefficient of skewness. Just you have to say less skewed or more skewed, not say negative or positive. Here one is the negative, one is the positive, but the question is not regarding negative or positive. So just concentrate. I told you that you have to read the questions carefully. Okay, you have, what is the questions? Question is regarding the coefficient of skewness, or the skewness is more skewed or not. Which cricketer's skewness is more? You have to just decide it, not negative or positive. And the skewness, you have to decide on the basis of that 0, nearest to the 0 is the less skewed, far from the 0 that is more skewed. Here B is a far from 0, that's why more skewed game of cricketer B is there. Okay, I hope you complete that. Now illustration number 10. Read the questions again. From the following measures, obtain for the frequency distribution of sales in lakh rupees of potatoes by 2 merchants in a month. Determine which distribution is more close to symmetry. Now close to symmetry means what? Nearest to 0 or less skewed. Please write down. What is the question? See, the different type of questions is asked here. In the first illustration, so that is illustration number 8, short sums. What is the question? Find out just coefficient of skewness and give the comment on it. It is affected or not affected, right? Then second questions regarding which one is more skewed. Now third question is regarding which one is the nearest or close to the symmetry. That means here less skewed. Indirectly it will ask in question number 10, it says that which one is nearest to 0, or you can say in a different angle they can ask that which is less skewed. More skewed, this one. From this question, which is nearest or close to 0, if we want to give the answer, if the question is not more skewed in this illustration number 9 and the question is nearest to 0, or you can say close to symmetry, the answer is cricketer A, right? Because here negative is okay, but more nearest to 0 or close to symmetry means what? Here 0.42 minus 0.42 is the nearest to 0, or you can say close to symmetry. Okay, again same way you have to find out in illustration number 10. First of all, J, that is coefficient of skewness. See, different style of question is given in these different examples. Illustration number 8, first you have to comment on the effect. Illustration number 9, more skewed, now less skewed. Okay, so we will discuss that illustration. Sorry, 10. Measures of distribution of sales of potatoes by merchant A. Merchant A and merchant B. See, mean, that is x bar is equal to 40. See, in the illustration number 8 and 9, n is given. In illustration number 8 and in illustration number 9, n is given, right? But there is no need for n. It is just given for the confusion. Okay, if you are doing a new formula, if you are Philips Innovation and U, if you are writing out a new formula, then you can use the n, that is n is given into the illustration number 9 and illustration number 8, but there is no use. Now in the next question, that is in illustration number 10, n is not given. It is not confused here. Just write down, just given information and put it into the formula. Whatever the formula is there, the information is also already about that. Not extra, not less, any information is given into the question. Okay, now merchant A, x bar, mean of merchant A is equal to 40 rupees. Now what? Median or mode? Median. Is equal to 43 rupees. Standard deviation. S is equal to 25 rupees. Again, mean of merchant B, that is 45 rupees. Median ₹40 and the standard deviation ₹16. Now we have to find out distribution is, which distribution is more close to symmetry. Here, just for that, close to symmetry, for that also we have to find out the coefficient of skewness. See the different style of question. Here, whenever this chapter will ask, that is okay, that is easy. But when the combination of chapter number 3, 4, 5 is there and the question regarding skewness is given, then you have to remember two things. If they ask about the coefficient of skewness directly, then it is okay. If they ask which one is more skewed or less skewed, that is okay. You can find out the new word. The new word is not there. Which one is more skewed? That means here you have to find out skewness or coefficient of skewness. But the new word here, it is that which one is close to symmetry. Means what? Means here again you have to first find out the coefficient of skewness, and the skewness is less. Which merchant skewness is less, or which distribution has a less skewness, it is close to symmetry, we have to say that. Okay, so the new word here is only close to symmetry. Now coefficient of skewness, J is equal to 3 into bracket x bar minus m upon s. Why we are taking this formula? Because median is given, and whenever the median is given, you have to take this formula. Put the value here, 3 into bracket x bar is equal to what? 40 minus 43 divided by 25. So here you can say that 3 into bracket minus 3 divided by 25. So minus 9 divided by 25. So J is equal to 9 divided by 25 means what? The answer is minus 0.36. exactly. So the coefficient of skewness of first merchant, that is J, is negative as well as minus 0.36. Now the coefficient of skewness of the second merchant, formula 3x bar minus m divided by s, 3 into bracket x bar is equal to what? 45 minus 40, again positive skewness. Here negative skewness is there and here the positive skewness, but doesn't matter it which one is close to symmetry, just we have to say that 3 into bracket 5 divided by 16. So you can say 15 divided by 16, and therefore J is equal to 0.9375. So the approximate value of J is equal to 0.94. Here the skewness is positive, here the skewness is negative, but we don't have to concentrate on negative skewness or positive skewness. We just have to say that which one is more close to symmetry. Here less nearest to 0, that is what? Here what? Nearest to 0 is 0.36. Here far from 0, 0.94. That's why close to symmetry is merchant A. Write down first of all this, then we will write the comment on it. Please write down first this. Okay, I hope you complete that. Now write down the comment on it. The distribution having less numerical value. The distribution having less numerical value, into bracket, ignore the sign, bracket over, of coefficient of skewness. The distribution has less numerical value, into bracket, ignore the sign, bracket over, of coefficient of skewness is said to be more close to symmetry, is said to be more close to symmetry. Right? The coefficient of distribution, of merchant A, the coefficient of distribution of merchant A is numerically less than that of B, is numerically less than that of B. is numerically less than that of merchant B. Full point. Hence, the distribution of merchant A is more close to symmetry. The distribution of merchant A is more close to symmetry than the distribution of merchant B. Okay, so here illustration number 10 is over. Now the next illustration, that is very small illustration number 11. I am reading that first. The median of the distribution of marks is in statistics obtained by the students of a school is 72 and its mean is 75. See, only directly the value is given. In the last three illustration, the value is given into the table, right? The mean, median, mode or standard deviation and n, all the values is given separately in the table, and just ask about the coefficient of skewness in different ways, right? But now the value is also given in a paragraph form. You have to find out the values from that and then find out the coefficient of skewness. See that the median of the distribution of marks in statistics obtained by the student in a school of is 72. Median is 72 indirectly. Okay, and its mean x bar is equal to 75. Find the skewness for the marks obtained by the students. You have to just find out the skewness, SK. Okay, from these data and state the types of skewness. Here you don't have to find out this coefficient of skewness because the value of the standard deviation which is used in this formula is not given, as well as they will not ask about the coefficient of skewness. They just ask about the find out the skewness as well as the types of the skewness. Okay, so here we just have to find out the skewness as well as types of skewness. So it's very easy. Median and mean is given. X bar is equal to 75, median is equal to 72, and we have to find out the skewness first of all, and we have to say which type of skewness, that is negative skewness, positive skewness. We have to just say about the types of the skewness. Okay, so here skewness is equal to formula median is given, that's why we have to take this formula x3 into bracket x bar minus m, that is 3 into bracket x bar is equal to 75 minus 72, so 3 into bracket 3, skewness is equal to 9. And we can say that it's a positive. So as Sk is greater than 0, first of all please write down this, then write down the types of skewness. Again this is 2 mark sum. You will get here only 1 mark to find out the skewness. If you don't write the types of skewness, then you will not get full marks. So here skewness, write down this. As Sk is greater than 0, or you can say Sk greater than 0, the frequency distribution of marks obtained by the students has positive skewness. Okay, so here your illustration number 11 is also complete. Please write down this and see, I told you in the starting that if you have any doubts, we complete exercise 5.1. okay, and I hope you complete up to illustration number 11 in your exercise book, example book, and exercise 5.1 in your exercise book, as well as exercise 5 section A and B. I hope you complete that. See, I told you that whenever the questions regarding Bowley's method is given in section A and B of exercise 5, then you have to leave 1, 2, 3 lines for that and leave that particular questions. We will discuss Bowley method, and then we have to say that about the section A and B short questions or MCQs. Okay, now you have to write down for today's homework section C. Section C, short sums. All the theory as well as short sums you have to write down. Here one question I have to discuss, that is 5th question. See the question number 5th in section C. Here in this session we are doing a short sums, that's why from section C 1 or 2 short sums I want to discuss about that, and that's why we will continue with section C of exercise 5. See section C, question number 5. I am reading that first. For a frequency distribution, skewness, directly skewness is given Sk is equal to minus 2.8. Its mode is equal to 48.8. Find the mean. Very short sums, and just using this formula, not this formula, because this is the formula for skewness for the median, right? Here using median, that means what? Here using median, that is mode is ill-defined, but here mode is given and we have to find out the mean from this data. Okay, I am doing that. Please concentrate here. Exercise 5, section C, question number 5. Skewness is given minus 2.8. Mode is given MO is equal to 48.8. And we have to find out X bar, right? Then we have to just use the formula Sk is equal to which formula? X bar minus MO. Now it is very easy. Just put the value X bar, Sk is equal to minus 2.8 is equal to, we have to find out X bar, that is X bar as it is, minus MO, that is 48.8. Now it is transfer on the opposite side of is equal to, that's why therefore minus 2.8 plus 48.8 is equal to X bar. Okay, so here find out the value of X bar, minus 2.8 and 48.8. 46, and the sign is, see, plus minus minus, but the sign is for the highest value, that is positive. The value is equal to 46. So here you can say x bar is equal to 46. Okay, easy. Same way, 6 is for the Bowley's method. So leave 4-5 lines for that. First 4 is the theory, so please write down that theory from the textbook. Then 5th we'll discuss that. 6 is the Bowley's method, so leave 5 to 10 lines for that. 7. Again, 7 is regarding short sums of Karl Pearson's method, because skewness is given 0.75. Coefficient of skewness J is given 0.75. Standard deviation, that is S, is given 20. Mean is equal to 37.5, and we have to find out the median. See, again, some twist is that answer is given and we have to find out the questions. That is the twist. Skewness, coefficient of skewness is given, and we have to find out mean, median or standard deviation, remaining or missing item. Okay, so here section C, question number 7. We are doing that particular sum. Also short sums, all we are completing here. X bar is equal to what? 37.5. Median is equal to what? We have to find out. Standard deviation is equal to what? Is 20. And J, coefficient of skewness, is equal to 0.75. So here we have to find out the median. So put the value here first into the formula. J is equal to 3 into bracket x bar minus m, because median we have to find out, that's why we have to take this formula. If we have to find out more, then we have to take x bar minus mo upon s, that formula. Okay, but here we have to find out median, that's why we have to take this formula upon s. Now put the value 3 into bracket x bar is equal to 37.5 minus median is not there, that's why m upon s is equal to 20, and coefficient of skewness is equal to 0.75. So now this one is multiply here and this one is divide here. So if we want to transfer these two amount on the opposite side of the is equal to, then 0.75 divide is multiply and multiply is now divide is equal to 37.5 minus median. So here 25 5 is equal to 37.5 minus median. Now median is transferred on the opposite side and 5 is transferred on again opposite side. So minus will become plus and plus will become minus. So therefore you can say median is equal to 37.5 minus 5. So median is equal to what? 32.5. Okay, so here median is equal to 32.5. See the short sums. In the short sums, different style of asking the question is here in illustration number 8, 9, 10. Coefficient of skewness, they directly ask in a different way, right? Now in illustration number 11, just ask about the skewness and types of skewness. Now in these two sums, the answer, that is skewness as well as the coefficient of skewness, is given, and find out the missing items. See, this type of short sums will ask in your examination. So please concentrate about this, because this is a scoring 2 or 3 mark sums are there. and it is very easy to find out. Just remember only for the formula as well as the rule of skewness as well as coefficient of skewness or symmetry. Okay, so just know about that and you will get the full marks of short sums. Here 7 is over. Now 8. Again the 8th question is mean and median is given. Mean of the skew distribution exceeds it by 3. So here we have to make a equation. Mean, that is x bar, is equal to median plus 3, m plus 3. If the coefficient of skewness is equal to 0.75, then find out the standard deviation. So here you just have to find out the standard deviation. See, this is the question. Please, I am giving you here in your homework. See that I am just give the hint about that. X bar is equal to m plus 3. This is your first equation. As we have to find out x bar, and median is also not given. Only the value of j is given, that is 0.75. But on the basis of this equation, see, mean, that is x bar of coefficient of skewness distribution exceeds median by 3. Exceed means plus 3. So this is the equation. On the basis of this equation, just use this value. Here x bar as well as median is not given. Okay, standard deviation you have to find out, and j only is given. So please find out this, because this is a mathematical question. Please find out this. If you have any problem, then we will discuss this sum in our next session. I am just giving you a hint for that. So please, this is your homework. 9th, again Bowley's method. So leave 10 lines for that. Then 10, skewness and quartiles. That is again Bowley's method. 9, 10, both 11, 12 is the theory. 9, 10, 11, for that please one page, 10 lines. Okay, so here 9, 10, 11, 1 or half page you have to leave that for the Bowley's method. 12 is the theory, again leave half page for that. 13, the third quartiles, that is also Bowley's method. 14, again just like this you have to do this also. This is your sum number 8. Exercise 5 section C, sum number 8. Now sum number 9. Again the equation is given. Coefficient of skewness of the distribution is 0.75. Mean is 3.4 more than its mode. X bar is equal to 3.4 plus MO. This is the equation. X bar and mode is not given, right? Find the variance, that is S square you have to find out. First you have to find out S, then find out S square. Just like this, same sum is there, and J is equal to what? Coefficient of skewness is given 0.85. So only one value is given, and on the basis of this value as well as on the basis of this equation, you have to find out first S, then find out variance, that is S square. Okay, so here these two sums as well as sum number 15. So your homework is equal to exercise 5 section. I hope you complete section A and B, and if not, please write down these in your homework today. Now section C, exercise 5 section C, question number 8, 9 and 15 is your homework. 14 and 15, sorry. This is not 9, this is your question number 14, 8, 14 and 15. That is your homework. So you have to complete your section C in exercise book, or section A, B, C full in your exercise book, and leave the lines or 3 to 4 lines for the A, B section, and for C 10 lines for the short sums of Bowley's method. Okay, so here I am complete my lecture. So thank you class, have a nice day, bye bye.